Good evening. When we look at individuals in high places, we should always remember that their journey to the top had many false starts and delays. In 2009, the American people had a chance to witness the rise of a man that when he announced his presidency was deemed no chance of even surviving during the primaries. However, he was elected President of the United States of America. Ever since his keynote address at the 2004 Democratic National Convention, I have closely watched the rise to the highest position in the country. Many people were amazed and intrigued by his matriculation to president. But I am more fascinated with the journey he had to tread to ensure that he reached the pinnacle of success in his life. Today, I would like to tell you about President Obama's childhood, collegiate years, and his illustrious political career. It all began on August 4, 1961, when his mother gave birth to him in Honolulu, Hawaii. His father was a domestic servant to the British. Therefore, he had the chance that many of us are not given to move from one country to the next. But for a portion of his childhood, he grew up in Indonesia, where he had the opportunity to experience a lot of things, learn the Indonesian language, and even began to practice atheism. His father and his mother divorced after he was 2 years of age. He was forced to move back to Honolulu, Hawaii, where he was raised by his grandmother, his grandfather, and his mother until the death of his mother. Barack Obama went to a school where there were only 3 blacks, including himself. He had the opportunity to get a first-hand account of what it means to be singled out, what it means to experience racism. But the one thing that Barack Obama knew is that he wanted to be something great in life. Many times in our childhood, we experienced some very bad things. That was the case for Barack Obama. He started doing alcohol, started doing drugs. But the one thing he always did was listen to his grandmother. Son, you're going to be somebody someday. When he graduated from high school, he went on to study at Occidental College in California. Barack Obama left Occidental College in California after 2 years because the opportunity he had there to speak, he found out that he had a gift for speaking. So in order for him to actually make the difference that he wanted to make, he said that he knew he had to go to a different college where he could experience more things. So therefore he went to Columbia University where he studied political science. Upon graduating with a political science degree, he moved to Chicago, Illinois, where then he began working as a community organizer. Barack Obama got the first-hand account of what it meant to struggle, what it meant to not have. But he knew that he wanted to make a difference, and he was willing to do any and everything to make that difference. Therefore, Barack Obama knew that he had to be educated just a little bit more. Therefore, he went to Harvard Law School, where after his first year, he became the president of Harvard Law Review. It was never done, but Barack Obama was a brilliant young man, and he knew the relevance of being educated. Barack Obama left Harvard Law Review, went back to Chicago, Illinois, where he began to practice political science. He began to work at a civil rights law firm. He then ran for the state senator. He won that position. And after 4 years, he ran for the vacant spot of U.S. House of Representatives. But he lost. But he also understood that even though I may have lost, that was not the end of the road. Pick myself back up, get up, and try again. And in 2000, he ran for the U.S. In 2004, he ran for the U.S. Senate, and he won. And 4 years later, he ran for the President of the United States of America. Barack Obama was deemed no chance of even surviving. But through the years, he knew the importance of hard work. He listened to his grandmother, and he never gave up. Barack Obama had every reason to give up on life. He never really knew his father, only through other accounts. On top of that, he lost his mother at a very young age, right after publication of his book, Dreams Come My Father. Nevertheless, he still knew he had a God-given purpose, and he was willing to sacrifice anything to ensure he was walking on the journey to success. Moreover, the most interesting thing is that he knew he would have to take incremental steps in order to reach his goal, and along the way, he always stayed meek and humble. Today, I hope I gave you all insightful information about one man's journey to the top. He was able to silence all his critics. He is the epitome of what it means to never, ever give up.